Hey, welcome to another show with Voices in the Struggle. I'm your main man, Big Ant.
I'm Brother Reggie.
And we have a special guest with us today. We have Miss Tamika McDaniel.
Tamara McDaniel.
Tamara! I'm going to get it right. God dog it. I'm going to get it right.
It's a Virginia thing, huh?
So she is a blogger. She's a website designer. She's a marketing manager. She's a woman of multitask, and she's going to be here with us today to provide the female insight and just talk with us today. You want to introduce yourself? Or?
I am Tamara McDaniel. I've been blogging for a few years. I started out blogging about hair, and then then they started killing our men in the middle of the street, and I said I can't just sit and talk about hair all day, so I expanded my little blog to cover more social issues, and yeah, that's what I do. Everything else I do I kind of keep separately because I like to keep my business separate from my blogging.
Absolutely.
And if you read my blog, you will see why.
Well, welcome to our show.
Thank you, Reggie.
Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome.
What are we talking about today, Brother Reggie?
Well, today we're talking about Trump and the pee grabbing.
Pass the pee.
Yeah. Me and Trump in the strip club together. Anyway,
y'all been in the locker room talking and shit, right?
We're gonna talk about the black doctor on the plane. We're gonna talk about the the representative from New York and chicken and watermelon, and we're gonna talk about Haiti, how the Hurricane Matthew, some things it did to Haiti, destruction.
So listen, Trump, or Chump as I like to call him. First of all, you have women that came out to say, hey, he's done some inappropriate things to me. You know what I mean? So now they're questioning whether the women are telling the truth. You know?
They know that they're telling the truth.
They know, but they ain't gonna say anything. Not right now.
But let me ask you this. When Bill Cosby went through his thing with 30-year-old allegations, was it ever in question? Did the validity of the women's story ever come into question?
No.
Not once.
I mean, with some people, but not in the media.
Not once.
As a matter of fact, I do believe that today one of Trump's advisors said that we are going to Bill Cosby, Bill Clinton, and that's how we're going to work around, that's how we're going to spin the story. So they're using Bill Cosby as a term, to even, which I don't support rape. If you're a rapist, you're a rapist. Right. But let's not have selective outrage about people who rape.
Right. It's throwing it off. They can throw it off on Cosby. So, Trump don't get the brunt of whatever's supposed to come to him.
No.
He's supposed to be fingerprinted, handcuffed, put in jail right now. But they ain't going to do that to him until, maybe afterward. But now he got enough money. He going to be able to get out of there like the little boy from Texas.
Brock Turner.
Yeah. So they're going to do Trump the same way.
Trump, he wasn't beating around the bush. He came out and said, I grabbed the pussy. That's what he said. That's what he said.
No, he said he also kisses them. He'll just reach and grab them. They'll let you do it because you're famous. And they'll let you grab them by the pussy. Now, they're not letting you. You're just doing it. But he said he's grabbing pussies out there. And speaking of which, he's talking about wanting to grab he doesn't call it grabbing the pussy, but he sees a 10-year-old girl. There's a tape that they released, and he says to the 10-year-old girl, I could be dating her in 10 years.
Wow.
And how is that okay?
That's a sick mind.
That's pedophilia activity.
Yeah, that's a sick mind.
I mean, who looks at a 10-year-old and thinks you're going to be hot? Well, he said it about his own baby, Tiffany. I know you guys have seen the clip.
She is a piece of ass.
Why?
Howard Stern said it first.
About Ivanka.
Huh?
About Ivanka.
I'm talking about his daughter.
Yes, he said that about her.
Yeah.
But Trump actually said about Tiffany when she was born, he said, "How's the baby? I think she'll have my wife's legs, but it'll take a while before she gets these."
Yeah.
And she was a newborn baby.
But when people have that much money, they think they can do anything they want to, because you're above the law. You pay the law. I pay the law. You probably got private investigators or police working for them, so you pay them, and they know. They already know, so they can do anything they want, so they think.
I don't see how any woman can vote for Trump. I don't see it.
Well, I can actually see why. Because as long as you convince white women that Trump hates coloreds more than he hates them, they're gonna be like, well, that's okay.
Right, that's fine.
And that's what it is, because they did that whole that creepy Stepford Wives little discussion.
Right.
It looked like group therapy.
Yeah.
And they said, you know, they had the women on there saying, well, you know, that's locker room talk and all this stuff. So you're basically saying it's okay for your husband to speak this way,
right.
Which it isn't. And they also had really creepy ways about him. What did you say? They were like Botox, or I was like Stepford Wives with Botox. I was like, they looked so artificial. Even they seemed disingenuous.
Yeah.
But they didn't say what they wanted to say. I'm going to support Trump as long as he doesn't like the coloreds. That was the whole point.
It's taken to them the lesser of two evils. I rather take, you know, Trump instead of black folks. You know, hey, I support him, or I support him finding little girls instead of, you know, being against him. Because I want him in the White House.
I mean, shit, he's going to build a wall. I mean, what the hell?
Yeah.
That's going to make America great.
It's jobs, man.
You know?
Mess with jobs.
He's going to send all the manufacturing jobs to China, where he gets all of his stuff made.
All of his stuff made.
And then he's going to put up a wall so that we can't get decent tacos anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he said a taco truck on every corner if he doesn't win.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Because that's all the Mexicans will flood. You haven't heard that?
I heard that one, yeah.
They said this guy, a surrogate of his, a Hispanic guy, Uncle Juan, came on to one of the morning shows and said, "Hey, if we don't vote for Trump, my people have a very intrusive culture, and there's going to be a taco truck on every corner." And it started trending on Twitter. People were like, "I want a taco truck on every corner."
See, but that's the thing. Since anybody that talks about Trump or Trump talks about the black people or the African American and talks about Hispanic people like we are not already a part of America. You know what I mean?
You're right.
That's how they, you know, I'm going to do good for the black people. You know? What have you got to lose? You know?
Hey, they can tell us that. You know, we're going to believe them. You know, hey, we're hoping they're going to do the right thing by us.
Didn't Trump have a past with dealing with black people? Didn't he have an apartment building?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
How'd he do for us then?
Yeah, you know?
How'd he do?
Big Trump.
Under that lawsuit for not renting to people of color. Outright blatantly.
Right.
You know, his dad was a Klansman anyway, you know.
Yeah, he got it honest.
Yeah.
He got it honest.
I was not aware of that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Didn't think, when you that high in those type circles, how many black people do you have to deal with anyway besides the ones working for you? You don't have many you have to deal with.
Well, he's German, right? His dad?
Is he?
Drumpf. His real name was Drump, D-R-U-M.
Oh, he changed his name?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
changed his name. Because it sounded too ethnic, you
Right.
know? Because that's what people did.
Right.
Yeah, but he changed his name to Drumpf.
Drumpf.
So,
All right,
yeah, I
then.
could see that, you know. A lot of people come from other countries and they immediately want to establish their spot on the totem pole, if you know what I mean. So I can see that.
Wow. Hey, I want everybody to go on to the Voices in the Struggle Facebook page. You know, go on there. You can look at it. You can see all of us on the video at the same time. But go to Voices in the Struggle Facebook page.
It's Voices with a Z.
With a Z. Also, if you want to call in, call 641-715-0700. Access code 372067. Call in. We want to hear from you. All right, folks.
Oh, what about the New York Times thing?
Oh, yeah.
Trump, he's trying to sue the New York Times because they're supposed to be slandering his name and everything. But they are not backing down from him. They are. See, but that's the thing. When you're rich like that, you think you can just throw around lawsuits and everybody will back down from you. No.
But why should, I mean, he's saying that they're ruining his reputation. But how?
Yeah, it's something just to
the
make
pussy
everybody.
grabber.
Yeah, exactly. You did it. You did it. So you know, it's like we talk about earlier, politicians. It's easy to be a politician because you can lie and get your way out of it. You know, okay, I didn't mean it that way. It just happened. It wasn't that. It was all their fault. So hey, he can do that. He's in the politics now.
I don't know what they're going to do when they can't blame Obama anymore.
I don't know.
They're going to be blaming him for 20 years.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. But they're going to have to. Because if they don't, it's going to be another black president.
Cory Booker.
Yeah.
Cory Booker, if you're out there.
Oh, yeah, he might run.
Cory Booker, you got my damn vote.
I will love him.
I like people that's active without an agenda. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cory Booker, Elizabeth Warren. You know.
Elizabeth Warren. Bernie. I'm a Bernie girl. So.
I like Bernie too.
I feel the burn.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be around much longer, but yeah, I like Bernie.
Oh man, you just killed off Bernie.
Like 80 years old. Come on now.
Bernie's a little age. You know
His idea is gonna be here, but Bernie about to leave. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I think he would have. I'd rather be voting for him right now, but
yeah, exactly.
I think this was his one and only.
Oh yeah. So you miss him while he's going when he's gone. So
See,
we about to catch hell.
But this is what kills me about Trump. He has, what is that saying? What's that saying?
Oh, that's saying my battery's going low, but I'm good.
Oh, okay.
I'm good.
He has no experience whatsoever. No experience in anything global. No military experience. But he's made it this far to become the Republican nominee. I need experience to work at down McDonald's. You know what I mean?
Well, when you
and references.
You run on a platform of bigotry. You're going to make it a lot. This country doesn't want to talk about its long history of racism, but it's there, and he's using the exact same words that Nixon started when he started the war on drugs. That he stated when he started the war on drugs, the law and order, making it seem like our movements and our desire for equal treatment is somehow a breakdown of law and order in the country. I don't know if you guys have seen the 13th yet.
Not yet.
I've seen a little bit of it.
I'm telling you, it is. I've seen it 3 times already. I made my kids watch it. I want everyone to, I want them to know. But he's using these tactics, and people are oblivious to it. Like, I'll say, oh, I guess this is how you make America great again. What does this have to do with Trump? This literally has nothing to do. You think Trump invented that?
Right,
You think that little butthole lip puckered looking dude invented that? No, he didn't invent that.
Right.
That's been code word for put the women and the coloreds back in their place for years.
Long time. Long time. You're right about that.
That was the plan. We get the black folks on heroin. We get the hippies on weed, and we can destroy them all.
Yeah.
That's how drugs got in the black community, starting the prison to pipeline. We're getting off topic, but it's a long history of prison to pipeline here.
Well, here's something very interesting. When they admitted that they did that, they never, ever, ever once alluded to the fact that black people were on drugs more, because black people have never been on drugs more than white people. So they knew that they knew it was a lie. But they figured that if they could throw all the hippies and black people in jail, that they would, be able to not give them the right to vote. It's been working.
Yeah, that's what the media does. It demonizes and vilifies us. So hell, if I watch Fox News, I would hate black folks too. I would. If I don't do any research and all I did was watch Fox News, listen to damn Bill O'Reilly, listen to Rush Limbaugh, I would hate black people. I'd be sitting hating my black skin if that's all I looked at.
You would be sitting there going, why do black people kill each other? White people have never killed each other ever. It's never happened in the history of the world.
Yeah, hey, see y'all coons.
Right.
But the term white on white crime has never been coined.
No, it hasn't.
And it should be, because you know what? That's especially if you're a white man out raping women. That's the one. You know what? I'm telling you, white women need to get with the Black Lives Matter in the movement, because their lives don't matter. So if a white man rapes them, too bad.
Yeah,
but then, other than that, black men are coming to rape our women. But wait a minute, you don't want them unraped. You just don't want them raped with black dicks.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
I get you.
They're never gonna get on our side because like civil rights. Once we start the civil rights movement, they benefit more than almost as much as we did.
Almost as much.
Yeah,
way more.
Yeah.
They're the ones, they're number one beneficiaries of affirmative action.
Right. Because they cut it out from us. We don't get it anymore.
Right. And then they had white women voting against it in droves. They're going to get it. I'm like, you guys are voting against yourselves.
Yeah.
Are you really that Okay.
You know, you don't know till you cut yourself out, and you're like, okay, what did I just do?
And Becky will never know.
Yeah, exactly. That's like, you know, you go to the polls, they got those bills up there, you voting for, you be like, I don't know what this is, but I'm going to go ahead and vote for it. You know, I'm going to vote for it.
Is a Democrat?
That's what Chatham County trying to pull right now.
Yeah.
With all these amendments they're trying to make in House bills, when you go to the polls, real quick, in Chatham County, you go to the polls, vote no on everything.
Whoa.
Vote
like
no
that?
on everything.
Because
Because it's like 4 that you can vote on. You can vote 2 on yes that are actually pretty good. But if you don't know, vote no on everything.
let them try it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Till you find out what it is.
Because what they're trying to do, which number 1 is, they're trying to take over the schools here.
Privatize.
In Georgia. They're trying to privatize the schools, and the schools will only have to answer to Governor Deal. And we know how he likes black folks. So, you know, vote no on everything.
Why would they want... Okay, you know what? We're going to talk about
They're
that.
saying the school is failing. That's what they're saying.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about that.
They're going to take it over and make it fail even more.
Why don't they pay the teachers a living wage?
Right. Change the curriculum.
Yeah.
Some of the kids might be interested in. You know? But that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. All right, folks, we're going to talk about what's up with this black doctor on the plane. Tell me something about that.
Miss Tamika Cross. Now, she is a resident OBGYN physician from the University of Texas Health Science Center.
Okay.
She was on a Delta airplane.
Oh, so she got the job Trump won. OBGYN. I got you now.
He's an unofficial, unlicensed.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
So she was on a plane, and I'm embellishing a little bit, and somebody passed the hell out. She said, "Hey, I'm a doctor." You know what I mean? No, not you, not you. Anybody else? So as a result of it, the man passed because they did not believe that the black woman was a doctor.
The man died?
The man died.
Oh, that's even.
I didn't know that.
Worse.
I did not. Okay, that's not good.
Now, wasn't the man's wife on the plane with him?
Yeah, apparently she was screaming hysterically, so that sucks if she had to watch her husband die.
Oh, wow.
But it's funny because the doctor, she tried to help the guy.
Wait a minute, let me check that fact. I'll check that fact, but I think he passed. But you know, what do you have to prove? I mean, doctors don't carry around damn cards. You know what I mean? I'm a doctor. You know, and truth be told, how many people get up and say, "Hey, I'm a doctor"?
Yeah.
You know,
not many.
No.
I wouldn't do it because I don't want that person to pass when I said I was a damn doctor.
And it's illegal.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah. Right. Some people don't want their life that bad, you know. A black person can't save me, they say. You don't want to be saved.
Well, the weirdest part about it is that after everything went down and they let the white man, who they required no credentials to believe that he was a doctor, they let him treat the guy. 10 minutes later, they came back and asked the real doctor for proof. I'm like, so what kind of doctor was he? A dentist? A chiropractor? That he didn't know what he was doing? They had to come back and ask him. He was a podiatrist or a proctologist.
Yeah,
I mean, which those are all real doctors, so don't go in on me about that. Those are all real doctors. Chiropractors, not so much. But yeah, they came back and asked her advice on what to do after they, dismissed her for the white doctor. I guess he couldn't do the job.
So, the flight attendant said, "Everybody stay calm. It's just a night terror. He's all right." She said she continued to watch the scene closely. A couple of minutes later, he is unresponsive again, and the flight attendant yells, "Call overhead for a physician on board." She raised her hand and said, "Oh no," and the flight attendant said, "Oh no, not you, sweetie. Put your hand down. We're looking for an actual physician or a nurse or some type of medical personnel. We don't have time to talk to you." She said, "I tried to inform her that I was a physician, but I continually cut off by condescending remarks." You know what I mean?
Hey.
That's the norm.
Hey.
That is crazy.
But look, we got a black president. They do him the same way. Hey, he's the president. No respect.
That guy jumped up and said, "You lied." That had
right.
never been done before.
So a black doctor, that guy, the congressman or somebody from Arizona, the way she was talking to him like he was crazy or something. Like she in the store with him. But hey, a black doctor, but I'm like this. If you don't want somebody black to save you, then hey, I holler at you. You know?
But see, she took the Hippocratic oath. She can't just not treat him.
She's not supposed
to.
So
even though she's mad, she has to still treat the patient. But they came back and asked her for medical advice. At that point, I would have. Well, they also offered her a bunch of free miles.
Really?
We're so sorry. They apologized profusely to her, so they knew what they did.
Yeah.
You know?
So you can fly for free.
Yeah, she was like, I don't want your miles.
Yeah.
So then when she does get the flight attendant attention, she says, oh, you're an actual physician? What type? Let me see your credentials. But like you said earlier, a white guy said, hey, I'm a doctor. He went right on through to help her. Well, he was a doctor now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think he was. Because why would they come back and ask her for help 10 minutes later?
Yeah.
I don't think he was. Or like I said, he was a chiropractor or something.
Might have been, might have been something simple like that. He should have still stayed back like, I don't know what I'm doing.
He should have. And he should have actually stood up for the sister when she was saying, I'm a doctor. He should have said, oh, come on, let's go see if we can help.
He probably didn't believe it either.
Yeah, they probably didn't. Because I find it shocking that this many people stood quiet while this black woman was being humiliated. Not one person said, excuse me, let her help the guy. She just says she's a doctor. Are you crazy? Not one person, because they all felt a little bit better about themselves by saying, she can't be a real doctor.
Yeah, she can't save him.
Yeah, she can't do what can she do?
That's all right. I probably can't. But I'm finna watch you suffer.
So I digress on what I said. I thought I read somewhere where he passed, but it doesn't speak to his situation. Okay? To the victim's situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good he ain't passed though, but
yeah, I'm glad.
Yeah.
But I bet you his wife is just as angry as his doctor is.
Should be.
I hope so.
Should be, yeah.
I hope so.
She should be. She almost lost him.
See, because we have to stop looking at issues like this as a black and a white issue or a brown issue. And it's a humanitarian issue. You know? If somebody's wrong, no matter what color they are, no matter what creed, religion, sexual orientation, they're damn wrong. You know?
I ain't calling out my people to defend nobody.
I ain't saying you gotta call them out. But what I'm saying is...
I'm sorry, if a black flight attendant said, I don't believe you that you're a doctor, Becky, I'd be like, go ahead, sit down, Becky, leave her alone.
Hey, you might want to check her, you know, let her do it or something, you know what I mean?
I'm just playing. I'm 20% joking.
20, huh?
20%.
20, huh?
We'll take them odds. We'll take them odds.
Hey, that's what I'm talking. Oh, speaking of, we was talking earlier about cooning. What about the chicken and watermelon?
Oh.
Now y'all heard about the representative in New York. Say what was the quote? The comment?
He said, and I'm paraphrasing, that he told the news station to have everybody come on down to the state office in Harlem, and that he would have Kool-Aid, fried chicken, and watermelon for free to give to the residents of Harlem. I'm paraphrasing.
So come on down here and get your chicken and watermelon.
I was be right there.
You know?
What did he think was going to happen?
Wow.
Who got the hot sauce? You know what I'm saying? I want to know who got the hot sauce.
Wait a minute, he had hot sauce though?
Probably so. You know he had so much stash.
Well, see, that sounds a
That
little
might
bit
have been a deal, Chloe. You got to put the hot sauce with the damn chicken. You got to let people know that. How many times you go to a restaurant they ain't got no damn hot sauce?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not cool.
So he has some of that Trump effect going on with his little campaign.
Right.
So he think he can do it, and he was a black man.
Yes, and he doesn't identify as black because somehow that would make him safe at a Klan rally.
Oh yeah, they still call him a nigga.
Right, and he would say, "Actually, I'm Sicilian," and then he'd be swinging from a rope.
And this was in New York 30th District, Mr. John
Girodes.
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 So you mean to tell me he's never been pulled over for driving while black in New York?
I don't know. He probably has very tinted windows.
Probably so. Hey.
He probably hides out. I don't know what he does, but I'll tell you this: he definitely he's trying to distance himself from his blackness. And you can really tell by the way he's interacting, the way he's talking, he does not identify as black. But let me just say for the record, if you're not going to look up this story, he looks blacker than The Rock.
Yeah.
So let me just put that out there. He's black. He looks blacker than Mariah Carey. So the fact that he doesn't identify as black, I mean, look at his hair.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. He has a process in this one. Find other pictures. It's curly.
You know what he look like? What's the dude name?
Derek Jeter?
No.
He does look like Derek Jeter.
He look like, what's the situation? That's what he look like to me. The situation.
Oh,
with the hairdo.
What's wrong? Oh, poor situation. Wait a minute. Poor both of them.
Poor guy. What's that?
Yeah, that guy, he actually doubled down and didn't apologize.
Really?
He actually doubled down and said that people should be grateful for free food, and that if I went, he told to the reporter, if I went to your neighborhood with free food, I bet you would take it. So the people of Harlem should be happy for their free Kool-Aid, watermelon, and fried chicken.
Oh, the black people that's left in Harlem, huh?
Yeah.
The ones that
The ones that didn't gentrify away should be happy.
Oh, he was trying to give them free food while they take away their homes and stuff. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So he's part of the problem.
Yeah, he's what did you say? What was that phrase you used earlier? Trump.
The Trump effect.
The Trump effect.
That's it.
He has the Trump effect.
Yeah.
And
we should be happy for getting what we damn get. Because according to Trump, we ain't got nothing anyway.
You know what?
What do we have to lose?
Yeah. Well, let me just say, I have 5 kids by 4 different men. I am homeless, and I mean, Trump expects me not to know my own life.
Right.
He wants me not to know my life. He wants me not to know yours. But not for our benefit. Let's make no mistake. This is not for him. He's not the one who believes any of these things to be the case.
Right. Right.
He just wants to make poor, racist white people feel better about their situation by trying to convince them the majority of black people live in poverty when the census says otherwise.
Absolutely. Well, like you said, most of Fox News viewers don't do any research. They take what Fox say as a Bible
and runs with it.
And their whole ideal is you lie big, and you keep damn telling it.
Yeah, that's it.
And people will believe it.
They will. You tell them enough, they will.
That's the plan.
But they have to want to believe it. Because if they came out with the true statistics and about what's really going on in this country and who's using most of the drugs and who's selling most of the drugs, they would say, I don't believe that's the case. I think it's the coloreds.
Right.
Even though statistics say otherwise. So they're not going to believe everything Fox says, but as long as it's something they want to believe, they're going to run with that.
It's easy because it's not them. They don't have to worry about it. Even though they do, because they got, like you say, their numbers are higher than our numbers.
Well, you see all those videos popping up of them dropping dead or overdosing in the streets.
Oh, yeah.
And it's funny because then you get people laughing, and then I'm like, okay, wait a minute. I recall in the 80s people laughing at strawberries and crackheads. It was her mama's a crackhead. Buy them diapers over the crackhead house. No one cared about them or respected their children. But now they want you to look at this as a public health issue and feel bad for the drug addicts because the drug addicts that are in the spotlight right now look like them.
Yeah, it's a damn, we lost live.
It's all good.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
It's a once the drug problem moved out of the black neighborhood, then it became a drug problem. Then it became a drug problem.
Yeah, exactly. But my thing is, it became a drug problem, but powers that be knew it was going to be a drug problem. So it's for poor communities. The drug problem is really bad in poor communities because the drugs they have out there now, all these crazy pills and stuff, is affecting us, but it's affecting them too. And they're going just as crazy as we are on these drugs. So it's affecting everybody.
We are aren't we let me see if I can try to flop this over to my page to get people on it. Because it seemed like it didn't get that busy.
No.
Yeah, it didn't, yeah.
So let me go live from my own. So
Okay.
that we can tell people where to go. That's what needs to be on there right there is the
Voices. Or the number.
page
Yeah.
in the phone.
Oh, yeah.
Should be on that.
I know I bought my HDMI cable trying to connect to this damn thing.
It ain't work?
No.
Hey guys, okay, I don't see, let's hold this, let's push that back or something. There we go. See, now you're making it a selfie. I'm sorry. I feel bad that we have to do this. Okay, guys. Tell them the page, the phone number. The phone number is right there on the. Okay, here we go. Now we're cooking.
So here we go. Voices in the Struggle. Go to our Facebook page. That's VOICEZ in the Struggle on Facebook, and call in at 641-715-0700. Access code 372067. This is our very first time with Miss McDaniel.
Say my name. Say my name.
Miss
Say
Tamara
my name.
McDaniel.
Hi, Beyonce.
So
that's the number, 641-715-0700. Access code 372067.
So guys, call me. Call me. But we were just talking about some cool stuff. If you missed some of it, where's our recap?
Oh, the recap. What we've been talking about so far. Trump using and the pee grabbing.
Pussy.
Okay. We've been talking about the black doctor on the plane that they wouldn't let administer any aid to the
Miss Tamika Cross.
Miss Tamika Cross. There she go. And the New York City representative who was
Girodes.
John Girodes trying to give free chicken and watermelon to all the black people in Harlem.
Fried chicken, watermelon, and Kool-Aid.
He ain't had no hot sauce. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't have hot sauce.
He's tripping.
And Kool-Aid. Come on now, you can do better than that.
Kool-Aid. I know, right? You can get some real fresh fruit. You know, fruit juice.
Or he could have like brought some liquor or something. Look.
Hey, you bringing fried chicken, watermelon, and Kool-Aid? Bring some fucking 40s. You know what I mean?
Hold on.
I mean, bring some 40s. You know what I mean? Bring some Mad Dog 2020.
Yes, and this is real. He was running for Senate in New York. And he
30th district,
and that's what he thought. He said he told this to the news. This is what Reggie was saying is the Trump effect.
Right.
He feels that if he says shocking things against black people, that he will get a white following, even though he himself is black, not even white passing, but like black.
He's darker than Colin Kaepernick.
He is, but he does not identify as black. I think he identifies as Italian, Sicilian.
I think the whole thing with that is that the fact that he's comfortable and think it's okay to say that. I can't believe that.
Oh yeah, well,
and it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring fried chicken. And, you know.
Well, look at this right here, right? He's in Harlem, like we talked about earlier. Gentrification. So there's not too many black people in Harlem.
But there was a predominantly black voter area that he went to.
Right. But he's really not worried about that. You know, he's worried because he knows they're not going to vote. Black people don't vote in the local elections anyway. You know.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah, they don't vote in the local elections. That's why we got all these Republicans in the Congress and the Senate now.
Oh,
because we didn't get out to vote, right?
Yeah.
For the last 8 years.
I did, for the record.
Yeah.
I didn't change the world.
40 million. Okay,
oh, Lord.
Thank you.
Hell of a stats right
Well,
now.
I do think that the guy when he did that, he did expect that white people would be impressed. And but when the newscaster went around to Harlem and asked people in Harlem, what do you think about him offering fried chicken, watermelon, and Kool-Aid?
Yeah.
This guy said that he was going to get various people coming over there. He said if he comes here, he's going to get various foots in his ass.
Stomp a money on his ass.
Right.
I was like, yeah, do it.
That's just damn disrespectful.
Very, very disrespectful.
Well, that's the whole thing. The idea is that we don't deserve respect, and that they're going to prove it over and over again until they're, hi Claudette. I'm sorry, people are saying hi. I usually say hi to people when they say hi. Look, ladies, you like my hair?
Oh my God.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Got the TV
on? Okay. What's next on the docket?
Exactly. Hey, that's fine.
Hey. Well, we were talking about Trump.
Oh, Trump.
And grabbing the pussy, and I just want to know what locker room has he been in? You know?
Okay. I know his locker room. Nah, some locker room. Some locker room. Dudes gonna talk. We gonna talk like we want to talk, just like women gonna talk like they want to talk when they together.
We don't talk about rape.
Right? Yeah. Raping? No. Yeah. But grabbing the pussy, yeah.
Of strangers?
Not strangers, no, that's jail time. I'm black. I ain't trying to get 30 years. You know, just for looking at it, you know. Hey, but yeah, Trump on some other stuff. You know, he's on some other stuff. It's like he's high every day.
Do you see him at the debates?
Yeah.
And do you see how he tweets at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning? If that dude is not on cocaine, I don't know anything. Exactly. I'm willing to bet major money that he is on cocaine, that he would not pass a drug test right this moment.
Has to be.
Because that's why they won't go to the white community with a war on drugs. Because most other professional businessmen are functioning cokeheads.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Have to be.
Yeah.
Because there's no way that 70-something-year-old man is staying up until 3 o'clock in the morning angrily tweeting with so much passion.
Right.
Hi, James. With so much, sorry, so much passion. And you know, he's up and he's angry. He does things he's not even thinking. That dude is the quintessential cokehead. And people are acting like they don't notice. They know he is.
He almost drank a gallon of water on the damn debate. He was killing that water.
Did you see him humping that chair? He was like, oh yeah. After I grab this pussy, I'm gonna hump this chair. I'm like, what is he doing? He was stalking Hillary. He wanted Hillary to feel his presence.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
He was over him.
You see the way he was just standing behind her?
He wanted to intimidate her. He walked around.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you,
I see you, Hillary.
Yeah.
The internet picks up on everything, boy.
Don't miss a beat.
Facial expressions and no.
Oh yeah, I remember the first debate, the first, even not the presidential debate, the nominations, the nominees.
Yeah.
He was doing that psychopathic.
Yeah. Cocaine.
And people.
Hey, cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Man, ask Rick James. He'll tell you. He'll tell you that dude is on something.
He has to be.
Oh yeah.
Talking about screwing his dad. Well, not dating. If I wasn't her dad, I'd probably date her.
Yeah.
And then what was that thing about, he asked, someone said, what do you think you and Ivanka have the most in common? And he said, sex. I was like, wait a minute, did somebody just cut this video? Was there more to that statement?
He's empty like that.
Yeah.
I can see that being a true statement. He's empty like that.
But you said, I think the key thing to me is, you said he's about 70 years old, so he has no filter. He's going to say what he wants to say. I don't care if he was running or not. He's going to say what he wants to say. And he has money too?
But you imagine him with the nuclear code, the key to the nuclear code.
Oh, yeah.
We bombing your ass tonight. You know what I mean?
Imagine him coked out. He's not going to... Who does he think he said my hands are little? I mean, when I knew that the GOP had gone to poop as soon as they started talking about who had the bigger penis during a debate. I said, this is over. It's over for the GOP, the party of Lincoln.
They spent so much time bashing Obama, they created Trump. They did not know he would turn into the monster that he is, but they created Trump. They enabled Trump.
That's what they did. And now they're sitting back. Now, here's the thing. Their base, they catered to their base. Their base was the Tea Partiers.
Yeah.
They catered to the Tea Partiers. They should never have done that. That brought about Ted Cruz and his stupid antics. Yeah. And now they are out of control. They can't have any control over their party because a bunch of bigots are like, don't like the gays, don't like the brown people, don't want people come here. We don't want the refugees in here, and all this other stuff. I'm like, that's why they're panicking, because they wanted those people with them. Now they've taken over their goddamn party.
Exactly.
You know, and I was hoping maybe within a year or so, 2 years, maybe go to the poll and think about voting Republican, because I hate that stigma that every black person is a Democrat. You know what I mean? Yeah. But now the gap has widened so goddamn doggone far that is pretty much what it is. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well, I've already admitted that I voted for George W. one time. I did. But can I...
Oh, go ahead.
Unclench your lips. Unclench those lips. Can I just tell you why? Because I didn't like Kerry, which now he's Secretary of State, so that was stupid. But I didn't like Kerry. I didn't like him. And I didn't want to vote for him. So I secretly voted for George Bush, and it took me like 9 years, no, like 12 years before I even admitted that I did it. I didn't want anyone to know that I did that.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I am a moderate, you know. I'm not a moderate. I'm very, very liberal. I'm an independent.
Right.
I'm liberal though. I mean, if you're doing something like that is not hurting anyone, do everything you want. I think that all victimless crime should be completely legal. So, you know, prostitution, sell it. Trump gonna grab it for free.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a Democrat, but I want to move from under that Democratic umbrella. I want to be able to go to the polls and vote for the best candidate. You know what I mean?
We need a third party.
Yeah.
We do. You know,
They don't want to allow
their views are so damn contrasting. It's ridiculous. You know, that's why I don't know why there are still undecided voters.
There aren't. There are just people who don't want to admit that they're going to vote for Trump.
Yeah.
You know,
Or people who hate Hillary and don't want to say it. I mean, you know what? There are a lot of Republicans that are not going to be voting for Trump.
I know.
A lot,
Yeah.
and that's crazy.
A lot of people not. It's going to be some folks voting for Trump. I don't think it's going to be as close as President Obama's races were, but I think they're going to vote for him. But more people, I think, are going to vote for Hillary. Because folks are going to get to the poll, and most with common sense, they're going to think, okay, do I really want this fool in the White House? I like what he's saying, but I don't want to die. I know what he's going to do to me, but I don't think I want that fool in the White House.
I'm gonna tell you what, Trump is going. How you lose votes with the white wealthy?
Yeah.
You start making them think they're gonna lose their money.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And Trump is going to make them lose their money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I do believe there are more people that's going to vote for Trump than they say it is.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're gonna vote for him, but I don't think. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be close.
You know,
Trump is going to be like Backstreet Boys. No one admits they bought their album, but they sure made a lot of money.
Exactly.
So all those people are like, oh, I would never vote for Trump. They're gonna like, yeah, we're voting for Trump. They're going to go in there and vote for Trump. They will.
Hey, secretly, huh?
yeah.
Cast that ballot.
I mean, and that's your American right, but damn, think about what's good for the country.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but they think what's good for the country is what's good for... Look, we have evangelicals voting for the man who wants to grab strange women by the pussy.
Yeah, did you see
Think
that
about
on TV?
that!
Yeah. You see that cat on TV? Like, why would you even do that?
Imagine that. You literally have people who are supposed to be the alt-right, which is white supremacists, Christian conservatives, who are saying, it's okay to talk about sexually harassing women in the bathroom.
Right.
I don't know what that accent was.
They're not real Christians anyway, you know. They claim to be.
Well, well, I mean, I don't know what they are. I mean, they are what they say they are.
Yeah.
And they are hypocrites.
They are.
That's what they are.
They are. They probably don't even have a religion for real, you know.
Yeah, their religion is hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Anything that they feel is going to further their agenda, that's what they care about.
And make them some money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they care about that too.
Yeah,
because I'll tell you right now, I literally had someone come on to my Facebook page and say that more money is spent on welfare in this country than anything else. I said, you think more money is spent on welfare than the budget for the military?
Right.
Yes. I was like, well, I'm not going to say what I said to her. I'm sure everybody on my page knows what I called her, but I explained to her that she needs to take herself to the Fox News page because her kind of remedial conversation skills would be well appreciated there.
Oh yeah, you would welcome her. Open arms.
Yeah, because that's what they're dealing with. Like one of you guys said earlier, that they don't want the informed voter. They want you to be uninformed.
Yeah.
Yeah. We want you to believe only what we tell you to believe.
They want to dumb down America. That's what they want. That's what they want.
Have you guys seen Idiocracy?
No.
I want everyone who hasn't seen Idiocracy, I want you guys to go and rent Idiocracy. It's a movie about what is going on right now. It's how the society was dumbed down throughout the years and through evolution. Everybody's dumb.
Yeah.
The president is a professional wrestler. He came out on stage like Trump came out on stage. I mean, we're living in the they're average intelligence people from today who are sent to the future, and the people are so dumb. They're like the smartest people in the world.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, watch Idiocracy and lose your mind.
Yeah. Check that out. Check. Okay. Last thing we're gonna talk about before we get up out of here. we need to talk about this Haiti situation. After the hurricane
What
Matthew,
Haiti situation? I mean, it's not getting any media coverage. What Haiti situation are you talking about?
Yeah, the one what they had I know the last report I heard was 1,000 folks died. Then they have the diseases that's coming in from the storm. But then the biggest problem is they still haven't got money from the earthquake. You know, they still, Red Cross and all these other organizations took the money.
Matter of fact, they're asking people not to give to Red Cross anymore because they're not doing anything. I think they built 3 houses over there.
Yeah, that's it.
With,
that's it.
Millions of dollars.
Yeah, a whole lot of money. So, and it's, I seen something. I got to find the site. Other organizations that I don't know if like more grassroots organizations that's taking donations. But I got to find that site. They're supposed to be good organizations, but they need help badly.
Yeah, they need help, and honestly, if you know people who are Haitian, they do send boats over there with stuff over there a lot. They do from the port of Miami. They send stuff over there. If you know someone who knows anything about those things and you can't send money, go ahead and fill that boat full of some clothes and stuff. Trust me, it will get to the people.
Right.
I mean, it's going to get there. Someone's not going to just say, well, throw that out. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So, I mean, something has to be done. I know that there was this girl that was trying to start a little thing for Haiti. I got to look into it, and I will post it on Voices in the Struggle, and I'll post it on my page, too, so that there's a grassroots effort to raise money. She's Haitian, and she lives in South Florida. So we're going to try to get, something together. Or I'm going to try to get something together or get the information from her. But we can't, Red Cross is not an option.
Right.
I mean, if people in Haiti are saying, don't give to Red Cross, I think we need to go ahead and believe that.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I mean, they have not done anything.
Yeah.
I personally think that they don't have a... the U.S. doesn't have an interest over there. That's why they don't care. Then they're brown-skinned people. Let's just be honest with it.
And if you're black and you're talking about, okay, they from Haiti, they're not African-American, so say, no, you can't even think that way. All of us are black. They're the first free, independent black nation in the Western Hemisphere.
That's right.
So, and they're being punished for that. So we got to help them. Because in turn, if we help them, one day they're going to come back and help us.
Right.
Because they're in worse situation we are right now, but we need to help them.
Well, I'm Pan-African, so to me, if you're black, you're brown, or you're from you're my brother. I don't care if you're a Afro-Latino. I don't care if you're from Haiti. I don't care if you're Caribbean. We are all the same black. And, I definitely feel the same thing about even like Native Americans. I feel a very closeness to, and I feel a lot of closeness to Latinos,
right?
Hispanic people, even if they're they might be a lighter shade of brown, whatever. But I do understand this country. A revolution is going to come about by Muslims and minorities and LGBTQ community coming together and telling the minority, because white men are the minority, they're running everything, that you have to include us or let's go. But here, the fact of the matter is a lot of white women, like the woman we saw in that panel, they're not really mad about what's going on with the inequality. They just don't like their cut.
Right. That's it. They want that. It's all about them. They want their piece. We get our piece of the pie, we ain't worried about nothing else. You ain't got to worry about us. We're going to sit over here and chill, do our thing.
But I would say that there are, just like there are a lot of white people who are just as unhappy with the injustices as we are.
But,
but their silence
is acceptance.
Yeah, silence is accepting.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so you being unhappy about it, it's not helping anybody. You can sit in your living room all day and look crazy and be mad, but if you ain't coming out opening your mouth or getting like minds, white folks to open your mouth, it ain't doing nothing for nobody.
Very true.
I watch people on my news feed. I see who posts what. When black men die, I see who posts what. And I'll tell you right now, when I see my conservative Republican mother-in-law posting about Philando Castile, but we have other people who are always talking about feminist this, feminist that, but you can't post about Philando Castile. Don't look. Black feminism, I'm cool with, but if you're not down for the struggles of, because if our men are dying, that means our sons are dying, our brothers are dying. Why? If you're not down for that, then don't call me when you need a march for you.
Right.
Or like that Arquette girl said, oh, well, women have done so much even for the equal rights of people of color. But now it's time for us to look out for ourselves. So you don't see black women as women, too? Mm-hmm. Man, don't get me started.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, black women have never had to worry about fighting for their rights.
Mm. Ain't that
you know,
wonderful?
So black women, please take yourself out of that damn struggle.
Yeah.
You know, it was the white women that couldn't vote. Mm-hmm. Why none of us blacks couldn't vote? You know what I mean?
We got the same struggle. Yeah.
You know, please, you can't go home and tell a black woman anything. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You can't do it.
That's why I'm very happy that a lot of black women are calling themselves black feminists, and they're really kind of distancing themselves from, you know, certain aspects of it, because when you're talking about we make 70 cents or 60 cents on the dollar, but you can't be talking about us too because we make less than that on the dollar.
Exactly.
So then who am I fighting for really for that 60 cents or 70 the 30 cents more? No. Why don't we talk about equality and pay? You know, let's talk about pay equality, not how much white women make less.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That'd be the best thing to talk about.
Yeah, that's I'm not a feminist, but I always say I'm not a feminist because I like special treatment. Yeah. I like to be treated specially, but I love feminists because I also don't want to be mistreated because they don't like that either. So
yeah. Hey.
I am everything that benefits me.
Yeah, you're on the fence. You know,
on a global scale.
Yeah. On a global scale. If I'm gonna get special treatment, I'm great with that. If men are gonna hold the door and pay for the dates and all that, I'm good with that. Yeah. And feminists are not. They don't need that. That's great. They can have it if they want, but they don't need it. Yeah. I need that.
I don't need it at that moment.
I don't need it, but I want equality though. So I'm glad feminism exists. Yeah. So black feminists will always have a voice on my page.
That's what I'm talking
about.
All right.
So, hey, I think we're going to wrap it up. It has been a great spotty show. We've been all over the place, but we're going to get it together. We want to thank Miss Tamara. Damn it. Damn it. We want to thank Miss Tamara McDaniel for joining Voices in the Struggle.
We appreciate you for coming on.
No problem. And hey guys, go to Voices in the Struggle. Spell it out.
VOICEZ. That's Voices with a Z in the Struggle.
Now go to their page. I also have a link. Look down. There's going to be another post from the earlier live feed. Go like that page. Show them some love. And I'll get some other stuff shared from their page for you guys to check out as well. So let me do, there's a little something I usually do. I'm not going to mess up your broadcast right here. Bye Trent, bye Randolph, bye Yana, bye Matoria. Oh, that's my cousin.
Hey,
so cool.
Okay, so bye Paul. Okay, so I'm going to sign off with you guys and this will also be on YouTube.
Yes.
After it's edited, it's also going to be on YouTube, which I want everybody to share that too. Anyway, bye Trent. All right, guys, have a good one.
Bye-bye.